Good morning, my miracle friends. It's another section from A Course in Miracles, chapter 2, the altar of God. The altar of God. A temple is not a structure at all. Its true holiness lies the inner altar around which the structure is built. The real beauty of the temple cannot be seen with the physical eyes. Spiritual sight, on the other hand, cannot see the structure at all because it is perfect vision. It can, however, see the altar with perfect clarity. For perfect effectiveness, the atonement belongs at the center of the inner altar. Read that again. The altar of God. Temple is not a structure at all. Its true holiness lies at the inner altar around which the structure is built. The real beauty of the temple cannot be seen with the physical eyes. Spiritual sight, on the other hand, cannot see the structure at all because it is perfect vision. Can, however, see the altar with perfect clarity. For perfect effectiveness, the atonement belongs at the center of the inner altar. So, this passage becomes especially meaningful when we revisit again and again, Course in Miracles' understanding of atonement. So many times we split it into at, one, meant. So the atonement is the correction of the belief that we are separate from God, or separate from love, or separate from our true self, or indeed each other. So the atonement is pulling us all back together again into wholeness, at one-ment. So I think the way it's normally used in the Bible or whatever is sort of paying for your sins, atoning for your sins. So this is not about paying for sin, it's about awakening from the mistaken belief that separation never truly happened. So I'm going to unpack the text a little bit. Sorry, the dogs are a bit early in the morning, as you can see from the pink mountain. Sun is just rising. Anyway, so a temple is not a structure at all. So the temple is you. It's not your body, your personality, or your life you've built. It's your mind and your true being. The body and life circumstances are like the outer walls of a temple. They aren't what make it holy. Its true holiness lies at the inner altar around which the structure is built. Inner altar. We did that meditation the other day when we went into the temple of the heart. The altar represents the deepest place within your mind or your heart, a place where you hold what is most sacred and most true. It's where your allegiance lies. The real beauty of the temple cannot be seen with the physical eyes. So people often judge themselves and others by appearances, behavior, achievements, failures. You know, we all do it. We're all doing it all day long, aren't we? Spiritual vision looks much, much deeper. Spiritual vision sees the innocence and the divine nature beneath all of that, beneath all the defenses, like laser vision or X ray vision. So that's why someone who's acting from fear or projecting their own wounds is still seen at their deepest level more than their fearful, whatever behaviors. So, despite that, spiritual vision doesn't ask you to excuse harmful behavior or abandon like healthy boundaries. Just simply distinguishes a person's true identity from the fear that they're expressing. Spiritual sight can see the altar with perfect clarity. Spirit doesn't get distracted by appearances. It sees what you truly are and what you're truly devoted to in this moment. Your inner altar is occupied by self condemnation, fear, resentment, all the usual collection of things we mention, or the need for another person to validate your worth. Those little things become your gods that you sort of unknowingly serve. If your altar holds the truth of God's love, everything else begins to reorganize around that. For perfect effectiveness, the atonement belongs at the center of the inner altar. This is really the heart of the passage. Placing the atonement at the center means making the truth the foundation of your inner life. What is that truth? I have not been separate from love. My worth has never been lost. I am innocent. Fear and guilt are not my identity. Neither another person's projections nor my own unhelpful thoughts define who I am. God's love is what is most real. God, again, universe, whatever word you want to use. That is what is most real. I know we have an idea of this feels real and that feels real and what have you, but it's like an absolute truth, an absolute reality. For example, the ego might say, if we're having problems in a relationship, oh, maybe they're right, maybe I'm the problem, or I have to convince them I'm right. I'd rather be right than kind. And the atonement will quietly say, their fear or your fear cannot redefine the truth about me. My fear cannot redefine the truth about me either. I can see clearly, I can honor the experience and remain rooted in love. So it doesn't mean that we stay endlessly in unhealthy relationships. It means leaving or staying, but with a mind that is not governed by the illusion of fear. So the other day we did that exercise where we imagined that our heart was our sanctuary and that there was a temple within. And we were putting things onto the altar. We were putting our fear or whatever, everything on the altar to be dissolved. So the atonement is like that dissolution. It's the act of gently removing everything that doesn't really belong there and keeping the altar clean. So we can still place the stuff on the altar, but we want to keep that clean, keep it just. I mean, this can be a daily practice. In my own journey, mm, to do a lot of digging and cleaning in my own mind, get rid of, to understand and dissolve many things that were holding me back. But the big work's been done, if you know what I mean. Now it's like a daily little cleanup job. I just need my little broom. Doesn't need a car share power wash to clean it. It's like keeping on top of it so that we can truly shine without obstacles. So that was a bit long again, wasn't it? Never mind, it's Monday. Don't worry, it won't be like this every day. Beloved divine, the perfect day already exists. Thank you for guiding me and everyone concerned to this. Where would love have me go today? What would love have me do today? What would love have me say or not say today? And to whom? Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.